right now, Eyewitness Sports.
Good evening, I'm Brennan Miller with Eyewitness Sports. Let's start today with a look at the IIHF Women's World Championship scores from earlier. This the quarterfinal round, down to 8 teams with a chance at the gold medal. That also meant 4 games today instead of the regular 3, so we got going a little earlier than usual. Finland and Switzerland, the bottom 2 teams in Group A, kicking it off this morning, and the Finns, as they did when these two played in the group stage, get the victory, this time by a final of 3-1 instead of the 5-2 from earlier. Tied 1-1 after 20 minutes, the Finnish squad added a goal apiece in the second and third periods to get there. The second game, the first crossover between the groups, Germany, the winners of Group B, and Czechia, who were third in A, and this game was a really good one. The Czechs controlling time of possession, winning the shots on goal battle, and scoring in the third period. The team from Czechia finally beat the netminder en route to a 1-0 win and an advancement to the semifinal round. Then the late games, second place teams in each group going head-to-head as Canada played Sweden. A really good game there, 3-1 the final score, and then the nightcap, 10-0. The United States, the top team in Group A, beats Japan, who needed a win in the final group stage game just to get to the quarterfinals, but they do avoid relegation regardless. In other hockey news, the Utica Comet was honored earlier today as the team's selection as nominee for the Iowa American Specialty AHL Man of the Year award. That player is Joe Gambardella, a Comet for the last 4 seasons who established a youth hockey camp that has run in the city for the last 3 years, and in addition to that, is close to a young Comets fan currently battling cancer at Boston's Children's Hospital, Gavin Jerzak, driving down to visit Gavin on an off day earlier this season, dressing up as his favorite cartoon character, and bringing him Christmas presents on behalf of the entire team. Gambardella is now eligible for the AHL's 2023-24 Yannick Dupre Memorial Award, honoring the overall Iowa American Specialty AHL Man of the Year, which will be announced by the league later this month. And tonight, one of the biggest rivalries in the Mohawk Valley and one of the only ones with a trophy, as the Whitesboro and New Hartford boys lacrosse programs went head-to-head in preparation for the Sparrior Cup. The Spartans trying to extend their win streak to double digits, having won 9 in a row, but that game's always the second time that they play in a season, so this one was just a tune-up. Both teams looking good so far this year, 3-0 New Hartford, 2-1 Whitesboro, and the Spartans with maybe more statement wins, 11-6 over West Hill and 17-6 over Indian River, while Whitesboro has W's over Oswego and Central Square. From the get-go, New Hartford playing really well. Goalie Walker Williams making some saves from close, and then his boys capitalizing on the other end in the opening quarter. And you could almost give him an assist on this next one as Landon Gentile puts it home on just 2 passes, the actual assist coming from the long pole, Ian Evans. But after the first, this game was 4-0 Spartans, and they don't slow down. An 18-4 win in leg 1 of this head-to-head, the indication that the cup streak will get to 10, barring a big upset, come April 30th when these two play again. And some breaking news today from the world of the National Football League and the Buffalo Bills, as it was announced by his family that Hall of Fame running back O.J. Simpson has died at the age of 76 after a battle with prostate cancer. Simpson, who is most recognized for his alleged role and eventual acquittal in the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, spent the years 1969 to 1977 in Buffalo, winning MVP in 1973 and rushing for over 11,000 yards in his career, leading to his placement on the Buffalo Bills Wall of Fame. Simpson was found liable in the deaths of Brown and Goldman after the conclusion of his criminal trial, and had spent from 2007 to 2017 in prison after convictions on armed robbery and kidnapping charges, being released early on parole due to good behavior and